I love cell phones. They really come in handy.
You had to do it, didn't you, Dana?
Had to do what? What are you talking about?
You had to turn in Sean and Cass.
Hart, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't deny it. You got your pound of flesh, didn't you? Are you happy now?
Excuse me, please. I think you're forgetting that you got to go bail out your girlfriend. Don't you remember she's the blonde who was harboring a fugitive that committed a double murder?
I'm gonna bail her out. I'm gonna bail her out as soon as I'm done talking to you.
Hey. Mark, how are you? Listen, about those sketches I wanted to finish, I finished up a couple so I can give you a couple more.
Great. I always like new work.
Listen, how long before we can start selling some of these?
I really don't know, Jesse.
Here I come with the goods. Every summer paperback you could possibly want to read, and look what I brought.
Mom.
Honey, some of your own clothes. It's going to make you feel so much better. This is one of your favorite shirts.
Mom, just stop, okay? I know you're trying to make me feel better, but save it.
What's going on?
You were right.
About what?
Me in bed.
What do you mean?
When I told him the truth, he got it on tape.
What?
He recorded me telling him that it wasn't a rape.
Oh.
I slept with him willingly. But wait a second, Mom. Listen. He recorded the conversation. But then he brought the tape back to me. And despite the charges against him, he destroyed the tape.
Yeah, why?
Because he loves me.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're telling me that you got Blake to admit the truth, and you got it on tape.
That's right.
Then you went to the police with this tape, but you didn't use it.
That's right.
And you brought the tape back to Blake, the thing that could save you, and you shredded it in front of her.
That's right.
Okay, you know what? I see what's going on here. I had a glass of wine, so I'm mishearing you. Please tell me that I'm mishearing you.
No, that's exactly what happened.
How could you do that?
Because if I had exposed Blake my way, she would have hated me, and I couldn't let that happen.
So instead...
Well, instead, the burden of choice now rests on Blake to come clean.
You know,
and I know she will.
For a smart man, you are really making some stupid choices. You are betting your whole life, your freedom on one woman.
A woman I love.
Okay, then let me tell you exactly what kind of woman Blake really is.
Rick, this had better be important. Could I have a scotch, please?
Trust me, Ross, this is very important.
Is Blake's condition not improving? I want to spend every minute that I can with her.
You see, I understand that, and I want to help you. In fact, Abby and I want to help you with this.
Well, the two of you are already helping. I mean, taking care of the twins as much as you have, that's perfect for us. So what is it?
Why don't we sit down?
No, Rick, what is it?
There's no easy way to say this, Ross, with Blake in the hospital, but Abby and I are looking at Kevin's child care in more of a long-term way, and,
What does that mean?
I want to know where my son is, Ross. I want to know that my son is being cared for.
Well, Holly is
Holly,
taking care
I
of...
know that you and Blake put your faith in Holly as a caretaker, but I can't, Ross. In fact, I don't trust her with my son at all, period.
For all you know, that tape was a fabrication. Now, that is something Ben Warren could come up with.
It was real.
How do you know that?
Because I heard it.
You heard it.
Mother, he could have played that tape for the police. He could have played it for us.
Yeah.
He could have cleared himself, but he didn't.
And you think that's
It's because he was thinking about what I'm going through. Mom, don't you get it? He put the truth in my hands. Everything's in my power.
Oh, Blake.
Forget about Ben Warren. He's the least of your problems right now.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I shouldn't have said.
You're talking about my physical condition, right?
Yes, of course. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mother, but we've both lied to each other about 1,000,000 times, so we know when it's happening, and it's happening right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, darling.
Yes, you do. You're hiding something from me. Now, if it's not about Ben or the fact that I can't walk, Is it Ross?
No.
It's not the kids, is it? It's not the kids.
Honey, I don't want you to get all
What is
upset.
it?
I think you're having some
What is
kind of
it?
reaction for the drugs.
Mother, don't you dare walk out that door. If you do, don't bother coming back in here again. I want the truth from you, and I want it now.
This stunt is the top.
You know what? You know what? I'm finished with this. I am done. You can believe me, don't believe me. I don't care anymore. Go bail your girlfriend out and believe whatever lame excuse she gives you this time. I really don't care anymore. I don't.
You know, I had a bunch of things in my mind that I wanted to say to you, but you're just a waste of time.
I'm a waste of time. Deborah, it's me. Listen, you know the story we were covering about the fugitive? Yeah, Sean McCullough. Well, we hit pay dirt, and we're also going to have the pleasure of watching Cassie Lane go down with him. So I want you to get a news crew over to the police station right away. I'm going to be there as soon as I can. Thank you.
Listen, Jesse, it's not that you're not talented. You are. But it takes some time for an artist to build a career.
How much time?
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Are you drawing because it's something you have to do to express yourself artistically, or is it because you want to make a quick buck? Because if you think this is going to be your cash cow, you're definitely in the wrong business.
Look, I like to draw. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to draw. But
what?
I thought I could start making some money, you know? I gotta start making money.
Well, you will. But the art world it's hard. I mean, this business is unpredictable. If something sells, it sells.
I get that.
And?
Well, look, man, I was wondering if, maybe I could get an advance. You know, not much, man. Just something to tie me over a little bit.
Listen, Jesse, I like you, I do. But this is a business proposition. I've already invested in you. I mean, I've spent my own money displaying your work, framing, matting. It's a sizable expense.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Then you understand why I have to say no. I mean, if I lent you money, I'd have 50 artists asking for the same deal. I don't have that much cash. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not fair to the other people I represent.
You know, I know alcoholism's the disease, but if Holly doesn't get help, I can't keep bailing her out.
No, you can't.
Now, Rick's gonna use this against Blake. I feel like I should have said something. You know, I've seen the signs,
Look,
but
you didn't want to think that Holly would do anything to hurt herself or her grandkids. You can't beat yourself up about this, Michelle. This isn't your problem. It's Holly's.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yes, you and I both know what it's like to deal with someone you love who drinks. I mean, look at my dad. His whole life had to fall apart before he could stop.
I know. My dad, too. But when I think about Kevin and Jason being taken away from their mother,
They're just little kids. I mean, they have a right to feel safe around their grandmother.
Holly would never do anything to those boys.
Well, not intentionally, but from what you've told me, she's out of control. Even if she did decide to get sober, it's a long road for everybody involved.
I'm scared, Bill.
Of what?
What's gonna happen? I have this horrible feeling that our friends and family are just about to blow apart.
Rick, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ross, I understand that you're reluctant to leave Blake's side, but you've left your sons, Ross. You left my son in the care of a woman that has no business taking care of any child whatsoever.
Rick.
Kevin is my son, Ross, and I'm going to protect him. That's the bottom line.
Now, you keep saying that, but Kevin is my son, too. And I always have his best interests at heart. Always.
Really, Ross? Then tell me, why would you leave your son in the care of